Liverpool approves record transfer for Isak in £165 million double deal with medical being arranged. Exclusive. RB Leipzig prepares transfer bid for Harvey Elliott after verbal agreement. Welcome, dear supporter. Let's dive into the news of the greatest and best club in the world. RB Leipzig is expected to step up efforts to sign Harvey Elliott from Liverpool in the final days of the summer transfer window. The 22-year-old attacking midfielder has been linked with a move away for several months. According to journalist David Lynch, the player has reluctantly accepted that he is unlikely to feature in Arne Slot's preferred starting 11 this season. Elliott played just 6 minutes in the Community Shield, where his penalty was saved by Dean Henderson, and was left on the bench in the Premier League win over Bournemouth. These signs suggest he will have limited opportunities under the new manager. According to sources close to Empire of the Kop, RB Leipzig is preparing an offer of around 30 million euros, £25.9 million, while Liverpool values the player at 40 million euros, £34.5 million. The gap could be bridged through structured payments and add-ons. Negotiations over personal terms are already advanced with a verbal agreement in place. The proposed contract would last 4 years, with an annual salary estimated between 3 million and 4 million euros, a notable increase on Elliott's current deal. The player is said to be open to the move, as a switch to the Bundesliga would give him a greater chance of regular football. Since Slot's arrival, Elliott has played only 845 minutes, limiting his development and visibility. Liverpool originally paid Fulham £1.5 million in 2019, plus a further £2.8 million in performance-related bonuses. A sale in the region of £30 million to £35 million would therefore represent a healthy profit for the club. From a financial perspective, the deal makes sense. However, supporters are concerned that Elliott's departure could further weaken the attack, already depleted by the sales of Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, and Ben Doak, along with the unexpected loss of Jota in July. The potential arrival of Alexander Isak could ease those fears, but Newcastle remain firm in their stance that they will not sell the Swedish striker, despite his controversial recent social media posts. Liverpool thus faces a difficult decision: cash in on Elliott, risking a lack of depth in attack, or keep him as a squad option. Only time will tell if the decision proves correct. According to reports, Liverpool has approved a £165 million double deal as they push to complete the signings of Alexander Isak from Newcastle and Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace. The Anfield hierarchy appears determined to make bold moves this summer, signaling one of the biggest transfer windows in the club's history. On Tuesday night, Isak and Newcastle made their positions clear in what has become one of the biggest sagas of the European summer. The St. James Park Club responded to claims of broken promises surrounding the Swedish striker by insisting they intend to keep him, though they left the door open for reintegration into the first team when they deem it appropriate. Newcastle's firm stance shows the deal will not be straightforward, but Liverpool is showing no signs of giving up. According to Fabrizio Romano, the Reds are ready to improve their offer for Isak once they receive the green light from Newcastle. So far, the club has already spent around £80 million to sign Hugo Ekitike, but their main target remains Isak, seen internally as the ideal player to lead the attack for years to come. The striker scored 27 goals in 42 appearances last season and is considered a top-level forward, potentially the most impactful signing of the Arne Slot era. Liverpool's first bid, worth around £110 million plus £10 million in add-ons, was rejected by Newcastle, who value Isak at around £150 million. However, The Sun reports that Anfield's board has already approved a record £130 million move for the Swede as part of a £165 million double package that also includes Guehi. Manager Arne Slot had reportedly told the board before last season even ended that he viewed Isak as central to his ambitious squad rebuild. He believes the striker could be the key difference in returning Liverpool to the top of the Premier League. To secure the deal, the club may be willing to add another £20 million to its offer. There is also the possibility of Harvey Elliott being included in a parallel move, with West Ham said to be ready to pay up to £40 million for the midfielder, freeing up financial room for the Isak deal. While negotiations for Isak remain complicated, talks with Mark Guehi are more advanced. Reports suggest the defender has already agreed personal terms with Liverpool, with medical tests being arranged. Crystal Palace, who initially asked for £45 million, are expected to accept closer to £40 million, especially as Guehi is entering his final year of his contract, reducing their bargaining power. The 24-year-old England international is seen as an immediate solution to strengthen Liverpool's defense, which has shown weaknesses in recent seasons. The club is closing in on Guehi, who could be confirmed by the end of the week as part of the big money package alongside Isak. These moves underline Liverpool's determination to build a squad capable of competing for major titles in England and Europe once again. Thank you for following along. See you next time.